So let me focus for a moment on a kind of cleavage between the Western and Eastern European Marxism, if you will. It goes by way of a personal story, because when I was an undergraduate student, I've protested against the introduction of tuition fees at Czech public universities. And back then we have won this fight. It was almost 10 years ago now. And in turn, many of us studying humanities and social sciences discovered a sort of commitment to Marxist theory. But the problem was that all we read was this quote unquote Western Marxism, plus Zizek, of course. And it is only in the last few years that we really discover our own intellectual heritage. And one of the things that keeps us surprising, both me and my fellow colleagues, is how different is the approach to instrumentality, to rationality, and to technicity in the history of Czechoslovak Marxism, mainly when it comes to the post-Stalinist period. So against Western techno-skepticism of the Frankfurt School and the likes, we can juxtapose an idea of a use of intelligence in general and artificial intelligence in particular as an emancipatory tool. Take Adorno, take Walter Benjamin, lamenting about modern technology stripping the culture of the aura of authenticity. Sounds like Heidegger, doesn't it? And indeed, all of these thinkers base their critique of the relationship between the technological and the political on the dichotomy between, on the one hand, the authentic, the revelatory, and the reflexive practice of art, poetics, or aesthetics, and on the other hand, the homogenizing, disenchanting, and abstracting force of reason and technology. But with cybernetic communism of Czechoslovak post-Stalinist Marxists, science and technology developed their own kind of reflexivity on their home turf. And not only that, because it turns out that technology itself might be revelatory of new politics, and that it can even venture into the space of poetics. Radovan Richta called it self-awareness of science. And it is not just a self-awareness as self-confidence, but it is mainly self-awareness as probative and a reflexive movement of and through itself. And to be honest, I'm not sure how to continue this trail of thoughts yet, but I have at least a placeholder term for it, and that's something which I call poetic engineering. So in this kind of understanding, technology is revelatory of a new kind of politics beyond class struggle and other agonistic variations that we know from the Marxist theory, such as in Chantal Mouffe and Ernesto Laclau's post-Marxist theory.